everybody, it's Queen of Penguins here, and welcome back to another video. Now, normally I don't show my face in these videos, but this is a special video. You see, about a month ago, I hosted a panel at Sakura Con 2025, and it was a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime Jeopardy panel. I had a lovely friend of mine record most of it as much as we could. My video camera did die at the end, so I don't have the ending footage. But I recorded most of the panel, and after polling you guys decided that you wanted me to upload the video. So here it is. Sorry it's like an hour long. I tried to trim it down as much as I could, but there was just so much I wanted to keep in. So enjoy the longer video. And welcome to the second annual Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime Jeopardy panel. So, a little about us. I'll start first. My name is Vanessa. You can call me Pinky or Jaden or whatever you want. This is my second ever panel I've ever hosted. I hosted it last year for the first time, and I hope that I've improved it a lot so that it'll be even more fun this year. I have my business card up front, but I do a lot of like YouTube stuff, Twitch streaming, and I'm on social media, so you guys can feel free to follow me after this panel. And I am joined by my very best friend, Sawyer, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi everybody, I'm Sawyer. I'm going to be running the computer stuff today, and hope you all enjoy this. It's going to be great.
Alright.
First time at Sakura Con.
Now, before we get started, I want to ask you guys a few questions. We're going to see what Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows everyone's watched. Raise your hand if you've watched the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep, that sounds about right. Raise your hand if you've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Woo! Yeah! Raise your hand if you've watched Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Woo! Yes, card games on motorcycles. Raise your hand if you've watched Zexal. We got our Zexal stands in the audience. Raise your hand if you've watched Dark 5. Yes, and raise your hand if you've watched Brains. Now here's the real ones. Raise your hand if you've watched Sevens. That's okay, that's okay. There's only going to be one Rush category. And raise your hand if you've watched Go Rush. That is okay. Don't worry, the Rush category is a multiple choice category, so you guys do not need to worry. You will still have a 25% chance of getting it right. Well, without further ado, music, Duel Academy, which is basically just, it's about GX and Arc 5, and band cards with a final Jeopardy at the end. So, Howard, we're going to start with you.
100, protagonist?
Protagonist for 100.
Oh, it's not a touch.
No, it's not. Sorry, bro.
That's so cool.
Okay. Which Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist had their name changed from sub to dub? Is it A, Jaden Yuki, B, Yusei Fudo, C, Yuya Sakaki, or D, Yusaku Fujiki?
I have no idea.
I can feel the audience just trying to send you their brainwaves.
B?
Is it B, Yusei Fudo? It is not. It is A. Jaden's original name is Judai Yuki. Yeah. All right. So now we've got Rocky.
I'm gonna do dual facts for 100.
Duel facts for 100. Which Duelist Kingdom duel is anime exclusive? Is it A, Kaiba versus Pegasus, B, Yugi versus Mai, C, Joey versus Bandit Keith, or D, Yugi versus Joey? Sawyer.
Okay.
Now that I'm up here, I'm not confident in anything. I'm gonna go A.
Is it A, Kaiba versus Pegasus? It is not. It is D, Yugi versus Joey. In the manga, Yugi and Joey did not duel in Duelist Kingdom. Rather, Joey let Yugi face Pegasus to avoid Pegasus seeing more strategies. All right, back to the main screen. No points on the board yet. Lacey, it is your turn.
I'm gonna go with Duel Academy 500.
Ooh, Duel Academy 500.
Let's get a hard one out there.
Which one of these Duel Academy staff members did Jaden never duel one-on-one? Is it A, Dr. Crowler, B, Chancellor Shepard, C, Professor Banner, and D, Fonda Fontaine? Which one?
Chancellor as in like the
principal of the school.
Okay, yeah, then I'll go with Chancellor Shepard.
Is it Chancellor Shepard? Shepard competed with Dorothy against Jaden and Alexis in season 4, but they never had a one-on-one duel. All right, we are back to Howard.
Okay. 500. Dual facts.
Dual facts for 500. What was the first one OTK or one turn kill to occur in the anime? Is it A, Yugi vs. Kaiba in episode 1, B, Joey vs. Mai in Duelist Kingdom, C, Yugi vs. Weevil, or D, Joey vs. Rex?
C.
Is it C? It is not. It is B, Joey vs. Mai. The first OTK to ever occur in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, that's right. When they started with 2,000 versus
Exactly.
4,000. Okay.
Next year I should do a Duelist Kingdom category. Alright. We're back to Rocky.
I'm gonna do protagonists for 300.
Protagonist for 300. Which protagonist had their 8th monster banned mid-show? Is it A, Yusei Fudo, B, Yuma Tsukumo, C, Yuya Sakaki, or D, Yusaku Fujiki?
I'm gonna go C.
Is it Yuya? It is not. It is Yusaku Fujiki. Playmaker's Ace Fireball Dragon was banned in 2018 during Brains' runtime. Such a shame. All right. Back to the main screen. All right, Lacey.
Let's go. Band cards 400.
Ban cards for 400.
I don't know anything about cards.
Which ban card is still on the ban list? Is it A, Giant Trunade, B, Harpy's Feather Duster, C, Monster Reborn, or D, Time Seal?
Oh, that is a tricky one. I'm gonna go with Monster Reborn.
Is it Monster Reborn? It is not. It is Giant Trunade.
Darn.
Due to returning all spells and traps to the hand, Giant Trunade has never come off the ban list for good reason. All right, we're back to Howard.
Music 500.
Music for 500.
Let's go, Howard.
Which Arc 5 Bracelet Girls VA sang in the first Arc 5 ending? Is it A, Yuzu Hiragi, B, Serena, C, Rin, or D, Ruri Kurosaki?
I'll go with A.
Is it A? It is D, Ruri. Ruri's VA, Rin Aizawa, was part of the group Pendulum Cute, who sang the first Arc 5 ending one step.
Cool.
All right, we are back to Rocky.
I'm gonna go protagonist 200.
Protagonist for 200. Which Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist did not have their parents show up in the show? Is it A, Yugi Moto, B, Yuma Tsukumo, C, Yuya Sakaki, or D, Yusaku Fujiki?
I'm gonna go C.
You're gonna go with Yuya? Let's see. It is Yusaku! Yugi's mom showed up in the Japanese version in manga, but they cut that from the dub, and then Yuma and Yuya have both of their parents show up. Alright, you're back to Lacey.
Let's go protagonist 500.
Protagonist for 500. Which protagonist lost the latest in their show, with like the least amount of episodes left in the show? Is it Jaden Yuki, Yuma Tsukumo, Yuya Sakaki, or Yusaku Fujiki?
I'm gonna go with Jade.
Is it Jaden? It is Yuya! Yuya lost to Sergei in episode 92 of Arc 5, with 56 episodes left in the show, the latest of any non-Rush protagonist. No, we don't know that for sure. It was undecided.
Oh, okay.
He could have had Honest. You never know. All right, let's keep going. We are back to Howard.
You know what? I'll go with band cards 500.
Ban cards for 500.
Respect. Let's go.
Which one of Zark's Supreme King servants landed on the ban list? Is it A, Supreme King Odd Eyes, B, Supreme King Dark Rebellion, C, Supreme King Clearwing, or D, Supreme King Starving Venom?
D.
Is it D? It is!
Part of the cards.
This card has been banned since May of 2018. All right, back to the main screen. You gotta give Howard those 500 points.
Yes.
I will.
Nope, that's Rocky.
That's wrong one!
Oh, you're right.
Keeps that.
Maybe if you earn it. Alright.
I'm gonna go dual facts 300.
Duel facts for 300. In which duel did the winner end up dying afterwards? Is it A, Kaiba versus Pegasus, B, Zane versus Jesse/Yubel, C, Kite versus Bizarre round 3, or D, Yugioh versus Yuri?
I'm gonna go C.
Is it Kite versus Bizarre? It is! Kite beats Bizarre on the moon during this duel, but dies as his spacesuit is gravely damaged. Or disappears if you watch the dub. Yes.
Oh, well, okay.
Not during the duel. Yubel won that duel. We're back to Lisi. Your lead is being challenged.
Jewel Academy 400?
Duel Academy for 400. Which Duel Academy member never officially became a Lancer? Is it A, Serena, B, Dennis, C, Sora, or D, Aster? This is an Arc 5 question.
I'm gonna say C, Sora.
Is it C? No, it's Aster. While he does help the Lancers in the Fusion Arc, Aster was never a true Lancer. Sora did travel with the Lancer, so I count that as him being a Lancer.
Okay.
All right, we're back to Howard.
All right. Dual facts 400.
Duel facts for 400. What is the most turns ever in a Yu-Gi-Oh duel? Is it A, 36, B, 38, C, 42, or D, 45? Is it 42? Woo! I bet Yu-Gi-Oh versus Noah lasted 42 turns.
Oh my god.
Now imagine if it was a Master Duel.
Just surrender at that point. Like, my god.
Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, we are back to Rocky.
I'm gonna go band cards for 300.
Band cards for 300. Which band card does not have an effect that can control a monster? Is it A, Metamorphosis, B, Brain Control, C, Change of Heart, or D, Go-Yo Guardian?
Is it A?
Is it Metamorphosis? It is! Metamorphosis can become a fusion monster the same level as the monster you tribute. We're back to Lisi.
Can brain control a monster?
Yes.
Yes.
Unless.
He's never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't mind him.
I'll go music 100.
Music for 100. What are Yu-Gi-Oh! OSTs called in Japan? A, sound duels, B, dual music, C, music to duel by, or D, Yu-Gi-Oh! OST?
A, sound duel.
Is it sound duels? It is! Since Duel Monsters, all Yu-Gi-Oh! OSTs have been called sound duels. That's 100 points for Lisi, and now we're back to Howard.
Music 400.
What was it? Music 400. Which Yu-Gi-Oh! Opening lasted the most amount of episodes? Is it A, Warriors from Duel Monsters, B, 99% from GX, C, 5D's opening 4, Believe in Nexus, or D, Brain's opening 2, Go Forward?
I'll go with C.
Is it Believe in Nexus? It is not. It is 99%, which lasted 71 episodes from the Shadow Rider arc to the end of season 2. That is a long time. That's like over a year. A year and a half, actually. Sheesh. All right, we are back to Rocky.
I'm gonna go protagonist 400.
Protagonist for 400. Which protagonist did not lose Which protagonist did not lose in episode 2 of their respective series? A, Yugi Moto, B, Yuma Tsukumo, C, Yuya Sakaki, or D, Yuga Odo?
Is it D?
Is it Yuga? It is not. It is Yuma. Yuma beat Shark in episode 2. Yugi lost to Pegasus due to the time limit, Yuya lost to Yuzu, and Yuga lost to Luke.
Oh, it was the tape duel. Okay.
Yep. All right, back to Lisi.
Let's do dual facts 200.
Duel facts for 200. Which character from Duel Monsters ended up dueling in GX? Is it A, Seto Kaiba, B, Joey Wheeler, C, Pegasus, or D, Grandpa Moto?
Dueling?
Who ended up actually having an on-screen duel in the show?
Oh. I want to say B, Pegasus?
Is it Pegasus? It is! Pegasus dueled Crowder and Mortimer in episode 92 of GX.
School both of them.
Yay!
All right, we are back to Howard.
Alright. Dual Academy, 300.
Duel Academy for 300. Which Duel Academy member never joined the Society of Light? Is it A, Chaz Princeton, B, Alexis Rhodes, C, Tyranno Hasselberry, or D, Bastion Misawa?
I'll go with C.
Is it Hasselberry? It is! Hasselberry did lose the group from Pretorius, however, his Dino DNA counteracted Pretorius' powers. Alright.
That dinosaur bone.
For real. Dino DNA! Alright. We are back to Rocky, I think.
There we go. Fan cards too.
Ban cards for 200. Which one of these ban cards was never used by Seto Kaiba? A, Crush Card Virus. B, Ring of Destruction. C, Exchange of Spirit. Or D, Pot of Greed.
I'm gonna go C.
Is it Exchange of Spirit? It is! It was never used by Kaiba, but used against him by Ishizu. Alright, we're back to Lisi.
Okay, let's go music 300.
Music for 300. What is the most openings the Japanese version has ever had in a show? Is it A, 4 openings, B, 5 openings, C, 6 openings, or D, 7 openings?
I'm gonna go with B, 5.
Is it 5? It is not. It is 6. Zexel and 5 both have 6 openings and endings.
Wow. That is a lot.
For real. All right, we are back to Howard.
Alright. Music, 200.
Music for 200. Which dub opening has lyrics? And I'm not counting duel as a lyric. Is it A, Duel Monsters, B, Arc 5, C, Brains, or D, Sevens?
A.
Is it Duel Monsters?
No.
Nope, it is Arc 5. Arc 5 dub opening, Can You Feel the Power, has some pretty fire lyrics.
You do.
Rocky.
I'm gonna do Dual Academy for 200.
Duel Academy 200. Which fusion duelist was not from Duel Academy in Arc 5? Is it A, Yuzu Hiragi, B, Sora Shunin, C, Serena, or D, Yuri? They don't have last names.
Is it D?
Is it Yuri? It is not. It is Yuzu. Yuzu is from the Standard Dimension, but she learned fusion summoning from Sora. We are back to Lisi.
Dual Academy 100.
Duel Academy for 100. Which character went through all 3 Duel Academy dorms? A, Chaz, B, Cyrus, C, Hasselberry, or D, Blair?
B, Cyrus.
Is it Cyrus? It is so Cyrus. He started out in Slifer Red, then Raw Yellow, and then finally Obelisk Blue.
Climb the ladder.
For real. All right, and our final question goes to Howard in the band cards category.
Band cards, 100.
What arc does Pot of Greed debut in? A, Duelist Kingdom, B, Battle City, C, Virtual World, or D, Waking the Dragons?
What does Pot of Greed do again? Complex.
Is it Virtual World arc? Nope, it is Battle City. The first time it was used was by Strings Against Yugi. I had to look that up, but yep. All right, we have reached Final Jeopardy. You can choose to risk 1,000 points, or if you want to play, yep, you have to risk points, but you can choose to opt out. Which one of you 3 wants to play? All right, they're all opting in for Final Jeopardy. How does this how's it gonna work? You're gonna think of the answer, and then you're gonna whisper it to me, and then we're gonna see if it matches up, okay? So let's see what this Final Jeopardy question is. Legend cards are rush cards that have powerful effects. There can only be one per deck to avoid them being overpowered. Which one of these cards are not legend cards? Is it A, Pot of Greed, B, Swords of Revealing Light, C, Negate Attack, or D, Magician's Valkyria? Basically, which one is not in Rush? That would have been an easier question, but yes. It is Swords of Revealing Light! It is not a legend card, and also, I couldn't find records card, so it's not yet been printed. Honestly, it would be overpowered in Rush, because Rush goes quickly. All right, that means that our winner is Rocky! One of these 3 keychains. You can choose one Egyptian god. We got our obelisk. All right, for this round, our categories are Rivals, Dual Facts, Dual Spirits, Speed/Turbo Duels, which are basically brains and 5Ds questions, and Rush. All right, so we are going to start with Rose.
Okay. I'll take Rivals for 100.
Rivals for 100. Which rival lost the most to the protagonist? Is it A, Chaz Princeton, B, Jack Atlas, C, Shark, or D, Revolver?
I'm gonna say A.
Is it Chaz? As much as we love Chaz, he lost to Jaden 7 times. He's still Chaz it up.
Jazz it up.
Chaz it up. Chaz it up. Chaz it up. All right. All right. Salvador, it is your turn.
Dual Spirits 400.
Dual Spirits for 400. What is the first episode of GX we see Wing Kuriboh in spirit form, where it's transparent? Is it A, episode 5, B, episode 6, C, episode 8, or D, episode 14?
B.
Is it episode 6? It is episode 8. After his time in the abandoned dorm, Jaden finds he's able to see Wing Kuriboh's spirit more often. All right. Kat, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll do Spirits for 200.
Spirits for 200. What was the first Neospatian that Jaden met? Is it A, Flare Scarab, B, Aqua Dolphin, C, Air Hummingbird, or D, Elemental Hero Neos?
D?
Is it Neos?
No.
It is Aqua Dolphin, who we met in episode 62 of GX. All right, we are back to Rose.
I'll take Dual Spirits 300.
Dual Spirits for 300. You guys like the Dual Spirits. Which Dual Spirit does Luna never talk to in 5Ds? Is it A, Karibon, B, Sunny Pixie, C, Regulus, or D, Ancient Fairy Dragon?
I'll go C.
Is it Regulus? Nope. It is Sunny Pixie. Karibon's her spirit partner, Ancient Fairy Dragon's her Sunner Dragon, and Regulus is a servant of Ancient Fairy Dragon who she communicates with by the bit.
Oh yeah.
All right, we are back to Salvador.
Let's do Dual Facts for 400.
Dual Facts for 400. Which Yugioh show did not have a girl versus girl duel? Is it Duel Monsters, GX, Zexal, or Brains?
Go GX.
Is it GX? Yeah. Duel Monsters have Taya versus Mai and Vivian versus Rebecca. Zexal had Rio versus Lotus, and Brains had Blue Angel versus Byra. Unfortunately, GX does not have enough female characters who are prominent to have a female versus female duel. It sucks. All right, that's 400 points for Salvador. We're back to Kat.
I'll do Dual Facts for 200.
Dual Facts for 200. Which Yu-Gi-Oh show did not have a duel in episode 1? A, 5Ds, B, Zexal, C, Brains, or D, 7s?
Like a full duel?
Like no duel at all.
Okay. Was it D?
Is it 7s? Nope, it's Brains. The first episode of Brains is the world building episode. Episode 2 is when the first duel took place. That's something I really like about Brains.
I get it.
All right, we're back to Rose.
I'll take Rivals 200.
Rivals for 200. Woo! What is the only Yu-Gi-Oh movie Seto Kaiba did not appear in? A, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 movie, B, Pyramid of Light, C, Bonds Beyond Time, or D, Dark Side of Dimensions?
Is it Bonds Beyond Time?
Is it Bonds Beyond Time? It is Bonds Beyond Time! I'm probably gonna stop reading these like bottom parts to get through questions quicker, but if you wanna like read them, go ahead. They're just little facts I put in for funsies. Alright, we are back to Salvador? Yeah.
Rivals 400.
Rivals for 400. Which rival has a non-dragon ace? A, Jack Atlas, B, Kite Tenjo, C, Reiji Akuba, or D, Revolver?
B.
Is it Kite? Nope. It is Reiji. whose ace is DDD, I can't words. DDD Dung King Armageddon. Alright, we're back to Cat.
Rivals for 300.
Rivals for 300. Which rival never lost to the protagonist of their show? A. Jack Atlas, B. Kite Tenjo, C. Reiji Yakuba, or D. Revolver?
I'm gonna guess. C?
Ooh, is it Reiji? Nope, it is Kite. He dueled Yuma 3 times, won twice, and drew once. Alright, we're back to Rose. Rivals for 500. Which rival never dueled a female character? A. Kaiba, B. Chaz, C. Jack, or D. Kite?
Kite.
Is it Kite?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, the other 3 is dual female character.
Forgot about that.
Alright, now we are back to Salvador.
Dual facts for
I got it.
Dual facts for 300?
Yes.
Dual facts for 300. Which duel was not anime exclusive, which means what duel happened in the manga? Was it A, Yugi versus Joey, B, Yugi versus Johnny Steps, C, Mai versus Jean-Claude Magnum, or D, Bakura versus Bones?
D.
Is it Bakura versus Bones? Yep. This duel happens in the manga, but Bones does not have his group with him. Alright. That is 300. Did you add that?
I did.
Okay, making sure. Alright, Kat.
I'll do speed duels for 200.
Speed duels for speed/turtle duels. They're both about brains and IPs. What is Playmaker's skill in speed duels in the anime? A, with the wind, B, storm access, C, 3 effects, or D, secret cure?
A.
Is it with the wind? It is not. It is storm access, which later becomes Neo Storm access. With the wind is the name of the first opening. And then 3 effects is a dueling skill, and secret cure is Emma's skill. Ghost Girl. I'd be tricky with that. All right, we are back to Rose.
Well, those other 3 can't really scare me, so I'll do dual facts 100.
Duel facts for 100. Which one of these characters did Chaz never duel? A, Cyrus, B, Alexis, C, Bastion, or D, Aster?
Cyrus.
Is it Cyrus? Yep, they never dueled. All right, Salvador, back to you.
Speed duels 400.
Speed duels for 400. Which Vrain's character never had a speed duel on screen? A, Go, B, Revolver, C, Ghost Girl, or D, Spectre?
Easy, that's C.
Is it Ghost Girl? Nope, it is Spectre, who only dueled Blue Angel, Playmaker, and Lightning, all in Master Duels. I think Ghost Girl's only Master Duel was against Brave Max. Just cringe. Brave Max is cringe. That's the hill I'll die on. Alright. Anyway. Oh gosh, bad cringe. Like there's good cringe and bad cringe. Yeah, bad cringe. Okay. We are back to. Are we back to Cat? Making sure.
Dual facts 500.
Duel facts are 500.
Come on, Cat, get on the board.
Which duel of Joey's took the most turns? A, Joey versus Mai. B, Joey versus Bandit Keith. C, Joey versus Weevil. Or D, Joey versus Odeon?
I know, right?
Is it Joey versus Odeon? You're very close. It is Joey versus Weevil. Joey versus Odeon was 28 turns. Joey versus Weevil was 29 turns. So you were very close.
Because the Korean Revolution takes too long.
And because Weevil was stalling, and then at the end Joey was stalling. It was a stall fest.
Dang.
All right. It's okay, Kat. I'm sure you'll get on the board. I promise. I can't promise, but I hope. All right, back to Rose.
I'll take a dual spirits 500.
Dual spirits are 500. Which 5D character besides Luna could see dual spirits? Is it Yusei, Leo, Divac, or Akiza? Sorry. It's in 500.
It is 500. I will say, I'll go Yusei.
Is it Yusei? It's Akiza! In season 3, when the twins are dueling with Lester, Akiza can see the dual spirits protecting Luna from his attacks. Alright, we are back to Salvador.
Speed duels 300.
Speed duels for 300. Woo! Which is not exclusive to turbo duels? A, action cards, B, speed spells, C, speed counters, or D, speed world?
Action card.
Is it action cards? It is! While action cards can appear in turbo duels like in Arc 5, they do exist outside of it. Alright, we're back to Kat.
On cat. Turbo duels for 100.
Turbo duels 100.
Yes.
What are turbo duels called in the Japanese version? A, motor duels, B, riding duels, C, fast duels, or D, card games on motorcycles?
I don't know. I'll go A.
Is it motor duels? Nope, it is riding duels. And fun fact, they're called D-duels in the Japanese version. Please give me some credit. It took a lot of brain power to come up with motor duels and fast duels. Card games on motorcycles I just put in because I knew it would get a laugh.
I mean, it's true.
It is true. All right, we are back to Rose.
I'll take Speed Turbo Duel 500.
Ooh, we're at the 500.
Let's go.
Who was the first female turbo duelist we ever saw in 5Ds? Is it Akiza, Luna, Carly, or Sherry?
I'll go Akiza.
Is it Akiza? It is Carly. Carly dueled in season 2 in a turbo duel. The rest turbo dueled in season 3. All right, we're back to Salvador, and I know what category you're picking. I bet.
Dual Spirits 100?
Yep. I knew you all going the rush crowd wearing the flag. Which GX character could not see dual spirits? A, Cyrus, B, Chumley, C, Chaz, or D, Jessie?
Chumley.
Is it Chumley? Nope.
Bum, bum.
It is Cyrus. Chumley can...
He saw Dark Magician Girl when he dueled her.
No, he just felt the kiss. Like any man would. All right, now we're at the rush category. Don't worry, you can always just make a pure guess. We're gonna start with Kat.
I'll do rush for 100.
100. What is the name of the protagonist in Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush? A, Yuki Odo, B, Yuumu Odo, C, Udius Belgear, or D, Yugioh Belgear? That's okay, just guess.
B.
Is it Yuumu? Nope, it is Udius. Yuumu is actually the girl lead, and fun fact, I have cosplayed her.
That's awesome.
She is so cute. She has like one of the best designs ever, and actually I can't say that because that might be a question. Is it? Yep, it is a question later. I can't say that. You'll see it later. All right, we are back to Rose.
I'm guessing anyway, I'll take 500.
500. Let's see. Which character lost the most? A, Yuga, B, Luke, C, Mimi, or D, Otis?
I'm gonna go with actually A, Yuga.
Is it Yuga? Guess what? It is! Yuga lost 10 times in 7s and twice in Go Rush, giving him a total of 12 losses. More than any protagonist if you don't count Yuma's 12 losses or 20 losses off screen to bronze.
Well, we do, right?
20. All right, we are now to Salvador.
Rush 400.
Rush for 400. Which girl character has the most wins? A, Roman, B, Asana, C, Yuumu, or D, Yuna?
I'm gonna go with A.
Is it Roman? It is Yuumu! That was the fact I was alluding to. Yuumu had 12 on-screen wins, making her the Yu-Gi-Oh! Girl with the most wins of all time.
12 is the highest of all time?
Yeah, 7s and Go Rush, if you ever watch them, they have some really good girl characters who get really great screen time in duels. I'd recommend it, if you can find them. They're not on Crunchyroll. All right.
Rush 300.
Rush for 300. How many episodes are in Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s? A, 92, B, 100, C, 120, or D, 151?
Sorry. I'm gonna guess B.
Is it B, 100? It is A, 92. 7s is the shortest Yu-Gi-Oh! Show to date, minus season 0. 3 of which were not dubbed in English because they were recap episodes. All right. And 200 for Rose. Let's see. What is Yuga's eighth monster? A, Supreme Machine Magnum Overroad. B, Steel Mech Lord Mirror Innovator. C, Rida Cross Hero of the Dawn. Or D, Seven's Rogue Magician.
Seventh Row Magician?
Is it Seventh Row Magician?
Yeah.
It is! The first Yu-Gi-Oh! Ace, if you don't count Decode Talker or Flame Wingman or Junk Warrior, to not have 2,500 attack points.
I believe Flame Wingman.
Alright, so now we are at Final Jeopardy! Do you all want to participate? Yeah, so you want to? Do you two want to?
Yes. If they're doing it, I'll do it.
Alright! Let's see what the question is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarely has two duelists duel each other back-to-back in back-to-back duels, but it's happened on a couple of occasions. Which one of these duels did not happen back-to-back on screen? A. Jaden versus Yugioh. B. Carly versus Sawyer. C. Yuma versus Bronk. Or D. Playmaker versus Revolver. It is Yuma versus Bronk! They did duel 20 times off screen, but they never had two back-to-back duels on screen. Which means Kat and Rose, I believe both of you chose C. So you guys get 1,000 points. You are the winner.
I gotta go wrong.
All right, Jaden, Cam, Frank, good luck to you. Our country's hard. Jobs, dueling, and name changes. All right. Now these ones are not multiple choice. You need to know the answer. So we're gonna start with Jaden.
Oh boy. Let's do Ace Monsters for 400.
Ace Monsters for 400. Most Brains characters have a Link 3 monster as an ace, but this one has a Link 2 monster as her ace.
Blue Angel.
Is it Blue Angel? It is Blue Angel! Fun fact, Trick Stars are my favorite deck. I love making people burn to the ground. I'm not crazy. All right, Cam, it is your turn.
Let's go. Duel Links for 500.
Duel Links for 500. Oh gosh, why didn't the picture load? Okay, this Brains NPC, Sunny, is actually cosplaying a monster from this archetype. I wonder if I can get a picture up on my phone real quick. Oh my gosh.
Please stand by.
This is what she looks like. You just have to guess the archetype, not the monster.
Oh, darn, this is hard. Cat.
Is it a cat archetype? It is
Oh,
Ghost
no.
Trick. She's cosplaying a Ghost Trick monster.
I should have known. That's a picture.
All right, we are now with Frank.
It's good. Duel Links for 100.
Duel Links for 100. The most recent character unlock event in Duel Links brought this character to the game.
Jubel.
Yubel?
Jubel?
It is Akira Zaizen from Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains. All right. We are now back to Jaden.
Okay. I'll go for Ace Monsters 500.
Ace Monsters for 500. This protagonist Ace Monster was summoned the most throughout their show. Hint, it is not Yugi.
Shoot, I'm trying to think. You can tell me what series it is, right?
No.
Dang it.
Look, I'm stupid. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Yuma since you got his pretty early.
Ooh,
Is it Yuma?
Is it Yuma? Correct.
Okay.
Fun fact, Yuma is my favorite protagonist, but Jaden's my second. And he's easier to cosplay.
So true.
Yeah, so much.
All right, we are now to Cam.
Okay. I'm gonna go Ace Monsters 300.
Ace Monsters for 300. Most protagonists have a light or dark monster as an ace, except for this protagonist who uses a wind monster.
Wind Ace Monster. I believe that's Yusei Fuda.
Is it Yusei? Yep, Yusei Stardust Dragon is a wind monster. All right, that's 300 points for Cam. Frank, let's see if we can get you on the board.
Oh, that's not happening.
Never say never.
Ace Monsters 100.
Ooh, Ace Monsters 100. Before Jaden started using Elemental Hero Neos, this fusion monster was considered as ace. I don't know why I put a question mark there. I was making this at 3 in the morning.
I know it's an elemental. Oh no, I'm blanking. I'm gonna pass. I don't remember the name.
Does anyone in the audience want to answer? Just shout it out if you know. It is! Fun fact, he's summoned Flame Wingman as many times as he summoned Neos. I think it was it 34 times? I don't remember. I haven't watched the video. A lot of my knowledge comes from watching my friend Dylan from Yugioh Everything.
I didn't know either.
Alright, we're back to Jaden.
Okay, what does jobs even mean?
It's about jobs. People in the show who have jobs or professions or careers.
Everybody has to agree.
I don't know censorship for 300.
Censorship for 300. Fires in Yugioh are usually changed to this color.
This one. It's purple.
Is it purple?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure purple fire is hotter than red fire, so I don't know what the censorship is.
Yeah. Who knows?
All right. Cam?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'll give jobs a try for 300.
Jobs for 300.
I'm gonna try working.
Yeah.
After graduating in GX, unlike most of her peers who decided to be professional duelists, Alexis decided to go down this career path.
Oh no. It's been a while since I've seen the 4th season. I'm gonna say modeling.
Is it modeling? Definitely not.
Darn it,
Teaching.
I was about to say teaching, but I didn't trust GX.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, GX.
Trust me, it gets good after like 100 episodes. Alright. We're now at Frank.
Let's go. I'll do name changes 500.
Name changes 500. Let's see if I made this difficult. Austin O'Brien was changed to this. Do you want to take any guess?
Yeah, I'll just throw out a name even if it's wrong. What about like Steve?
Is it Steve? It's Axel Brody. I think I spelled it. Yes, my favorite GX character, Steve, aka Jack Black. Can somebody please send me an edit of Jack Black and Yugioh GX? I will pay money for this. Alright. Alright, we're back to Jaden.
Okay, for name changes, do I have to know both names first and last?
No.
Okay, cool, because
I'm
I
not-
forgot Axel's last.
I'm not picky.
I guess I will try name changes for 400.
Name changes for 400. Rashid was changed to this.
Oh, shoot.
It's not better.
Oh, wait, I know.
Steve.
Honestly, that's a good hint.
Was it like rerun or something?
Rerun?
Reran or something?
Reran, let's see.
Something.
Odeon!
Oh, I'm thinking of a completely different character. Yeah, no.
That's funny because Steve, Yugioh abridged, anyone? Yeah! We have some abridged categories later on.
How many
Alright.
subscribers?
No, but subscribe to my YouTube channel. I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Occasionally. Alright, we are now to Cam.
Okay, I'm gonna go censorship 400.
Censorship for 400. In the 5D's dub, Sherry's parents disappeared when Iliaster went after her, but in the original, this happened.
I'm guessing they died?
I'll give it to you. They were killed. I know this panel is supposed to be for like 10-year-olds and up. I put it for that, but I don't know. Is death too?
Know about death?
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a good show.
All right. Did you give him?
I did.
Cool. Frank.
I'm gonna be honest, I only watched the OG season, so
That is okay.
I'm here for a ride.
This is your wake-up call to watch the spin-offs.
I mean, I watched some of 5Ds. Like,
Watch all of 5D. Okay, it's okay.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do Duel Links 400.
Link's 400.
Next thing.
The first raid duel event ever in Duel Links allowed players to unlock this 5D's character.
Oh, I did this raid too. That's the worst part. I don't have it. Don't do this. No,
I can't. All right.
Give up.
Does anyone in the audience think they know? You in the very back.
Who is Callan Kessler?
Is it Callan? My man! It is Dark Fighter Callan Kessler! That is something I didn't know because I didn't start playing Duel Links until 2021.
Yeah, Duel Links is old.
It is.
For real.
was like 5 years ago.
All right, we're back to Jaden.
I'd go risk it. Censorship 500.
Censorship 500. The only on-screen kiss in all of Yugioh happened in this show. It was censored out in the dub, of course. I know this. What romance in mind looks shown in anime?
I'm trying to think. It's like, what in the world? Wait, what's it in? Was it 5Ds?
Ooh, is it 5Ds? It is in Yu-Gi-Oh! Central. Yuma's older sister and a gambler guy. Yeah.
No.
Alright, back to Cam.
Ace Monsters 200.
Ace Monsters for 200. Yuki isn't the only one with Dark Magician as an ace. This Rare Hunter also uses it as an ace.
I believe it's Arcana.
Is it Arcana? It is Arcana! In fact, I believe his Japanese name is Pandora.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know, it's been a while since I watched Duel Monster stuff. Alright, back to Frank.
Oh yeah, dude. If I get any points, I'll be so shocked. I'm having a good time though.
I'm glad you are.
Can I get Duel Links 200?
Duel Links 200. There are 3 unique characters who use blue eyes as an ace monster. When I clarify ace monster, I mean they have a summoning animation for it. It's Kaiba from both Duel Monsters and Dark Side Dimensions, Mokuba, and this Duel Monsters character.
Oh, dude, no, I'm like going 6 feet under with this shit.
I think I do.
They don't remember. I'm so screwed.
Yeah, not a good idea.
Like going through every
pass?
character.
No, like Kaiba's twin? I don't know.
Is it Kaiba's twin, Yaiba? No, it is
The fourth floor user who got cut in half.
Yeah,
That grandpa.
He doesn't have it.
But Duel Links has virtual cards.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, back to Jaden.
Let's go with jobs for 400.
Jobs for 400. After the 10-year time skip in 5D, this character becomes a doctor.
Akiza.
Is it Akiza?
Yeah.
It is Akiza! I saw a really cool Akiza cosplayer just this morning. She was so cool. Okay, we're back to, I believe, Cam.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna go jobs for 200.
Jobs for 200. Sartorius, in addition to leading a light-worshipping cult, was the dual manager of this character.
Astor Phoenix.
Is it Astor Phoenix?
Has so many skills.
It is Astor Phoenix. Alright. Right.
I'm gonna go for Jobs 500.
Jobs for 500.
I'll get it.
Oh, this is a brains question. You're probably not going to know this. It's not working with Yusaku to hack into Link brains. Kusanagi works a day job cooking this food.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on, we already said it like 2 minutes ago.
Can you get a hint?
No.
It is No, I'll give you a hint on this one. Okay.
Holy shit.
It is a common American food.
Oh, you're screwed.
Oh.
There's so many. I like this dude. Common American. Is it a handhold food? I know. Oh.
Got it. Come on, Frank, come on!
Is it Frank?
It is a hamburger. It is Honestly, you should watch Brains for nothing else than watching Batman work in a hot dog truck.
Hot dogs are a sandwich.
Raise your hand if you think a hot dog is a sandwich. Get out of my panel. I'm joking. Alright, Jaden, it is your turn.
That's my only shot.
Let's do censorship 200.
Censorship for 200. In GX Season 3, when a character died in the spirit world, they were sent to here. The stars. Were they sent to the stars? The stars. They were. This is GX's Shadow Realm. All right, Cam.
I'm gonna do censorship for 100.
Censorship for 100. If a character was pointing their fingers medically in a situation, most likely this object was centered out?
Invisible gun.
Is it a gun? Alright, Frank.
The one thing.
That's the one I knew.
Oh no! My apologies.
It's okay. I would. Jobs for 100.
Jobs for 100. You might know this one, the Duel Monsters one.
Oh.
Taya wanted to save money and move to America to study this. Oh. Come on!
We moved to Aspen. I was like 8. Duel Monsters?
Is it Duel Monsters?
Dancing.
Dance! It is dance.
Oh, that's right. She's a dancer.
Let's do name changes 300.
Name changes for 300. Yugioh Kyosuke was changed to this.
It was an earlier answer.
Steve.
Is it Kaiba?
No,
It is Callan! Yugioh
Wait, it was.
Right.
Alright, back to Cam.
Name changes for 200.
Name changes 200. Yuzu Hiragi was changed to this.
Doesn't sound. Yuzu. I don't even know what season this is, but she has a U name, so I can't believe that she actually.
You and me both, brother.
Yeah.
Is that him?
That's not him.
All I can think is Yuzu Heisenberg.
Okay, does anyone in the audience know this? Actually, do you guys want to shout it out?
Zuzu.
It is Zuzu. One of my least favorite name changes. Zuzu sounds like a little girl. Yuzu sounds cool. Like a Zuzu pet. She's not a Zuzu pet. Jeez. All right. All right. Back to Frank.
We got Frank.
Come on, Frank. Come on.
Oh, dog, it ain't happening.
Kind of like I've bombed every Duel Links question, but that's like my only. I'm gonna Duel Links 300.
Only 300.
That's gonna be a rate.
This character is the only signer not available upon unlocking 5D's world. It was the first 5D's event. That's your hint.
Oh, I don't remember Yusei's name, so I'm gonna throw Yusei out there.
Is it Yusei? It is the king that goes for a master check.
Seriously?
Yeah, I didn't believe it either, honestly.
That's right. You had to unlock him.
Okay, we are back to Jane for our final question. Name changes for 100.
Come on, I gotta get this one.
Sawyer.
All right.
Come on.
I'm just gonna stick to this one. Yeah, you know it. I cheated.
It's okay. I cheated too because I made an earlier question. All right, do you guys want to do Final Jeopardy?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I definitely know you don't know this one. I'm so
gave it a
sorry.
shot.
A lot of behind-the-scenes things happened during the events of making 5Ds, but this character's VA was found to be part of a cult, which led to her being let go. Yeah? You wouldn't associate Yu-Gi-Oh! With cults, would you? Yeah. Frank, you got the Final Jeopardy question correct! Is our Jaden.
It's a curse. You don't get any questions right.
Swiper red.
Alright, if any of you guys can get more than 1,900 points, you will win this Yu-Gi-Oh! Tin with a quarter-century rare inside. Alright, now, let's get started. Mike, are you ready?
Let's do it. Ace Monsters 400.
Ace Monsters 400.
100.
No. It's fine. You didn't see nothing.
You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything.
What? I misheard. After having Red Eyes Black Dragon stolen from him, this card became Joey's ace and rarest card.
What is Jinzo?
Is it Jinzo? No, it's Wizard.
Oh, yeah.
So close.
Wrong machine.
All right, Jesse.
Let's do censorship for 400.
Censorship for 400. When Chumley's dad visited Cool Academy, he talked non-stop about hot sauce as that was his business. In the original version, it wasn't hot sauce, but this.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Does anyone in the audience know? I'm gonna say you missed sake. Is it sake?
Yeah.
It's sake, which is the naughty juice that you shall not drink if you are under 21. I do not endorse underage drinking. All right, that means Jesse is on the board.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not on the board. My bad. I'm sorry. My brain isn't braining. All right, Josh.
I'm gonna go with Yugioh Bridge for 300.
Yeah. Bridge for 300.
300.
That's a big bridge.
Sakura's Millennium Ring doubles as this.
A gator!
All right, we are now back to Mike.
Yeah. Okay, the bridge series for 200.
A bridge series for 200. Woo! Ishizu's catchphrase is this.
Okay. Pass.
Who knows this?
But shut up.
Because shut up.
Oh, right.
Because shut up. All right, Jesse.
I'll take a bridge for 100.
A bridge for 100. This character's voice gives them super strength.
I'm gonna say it's Jack.
Is
It's
it
not.
Jack?
It's
It's Tristan. My voice gives me super strength.
Tristan, Timothy.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh.
I will go Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge for 500.
500.
Yeah, get it out of the way. Clearly
This duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series had a friendship counter where viewers would take a drink every time the word friendship was mentioned.
Do I need to know the number or can I say the duel?
You can say the duel.
It's when Yugi duels Brainwash Joey.
Is it?
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
It is! All right, Mike.
Ace Monsters 500.
Ace Monsters for 500. This was used as Ace Monster before Sora taught her fusion summoning in Arc 5.
It's Zuzu. I know, yeah. No, it was Zuzu, yeah.
Zuzu Boyle.
Screw that. I will never call her Zuzu.
What? I know it's a Melodious Monsters. Can't remember the full name of the said monster. Ooh.
Something music.
No, I gotta pass it. I can't know the full name.
Well, you passed, so I'm gonna, let's see, does anyone know? You, sir.
Who is Mozarta, the Melodious Maestro?
That's the one.
Yeah,
of course.
it is Mozarta.
Mozarta, yeah.
Fun fact, Melodious was my first deck in Duel Links.
I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I sure know enough about dumb jokes on the internet.
Yes.
Don't we all?
All right, it's back to Jesse.
Let's
Oh, I thought it
go
was
with band cards for 200.
For 200. This band card was Sakura's favorite card in Duelist Kingdom.
Change of heart.
Is it Change of Heart?
Yep.
It is! All right.
I think you know where I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna clear it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge for 400.
For 400. Instead of paying for his sister's eye operation, Joey, on this.
On trading cards.
Trading cards. Hey, big. All right, Mike.
Okay, Ace Monsters 400.
Ace Monsters for 400. Kite isn't the only person with a galaxy that
Okay.
is ace. This character also had one.
Okay. Mazar. Who is Mazar?
Is it Mizar? It is Mizar! Or Mizael in the sub.
Tachyon Dragon. Let's go.
Are you guys Photon or Tachyon?
Tachyon for me.
Yes.
Yeah, technically.
I have a friend who will like you guys. All right, we are back to Jesse.
Censorship for 300?
Censorship for 300. In the Dark Signers Arc of 5Ds, losing to a Dark Signer meant death for the Signers, but in the dub, they were sent here.
It's not space. If I'm gonna go with space, it's not
Are
space.
they sent to space? The Netherworld. Or the Underworld, I probably would have taken that as an answer. This is 5Ds at Shadow Realm.
Yep.
All right, back to Josh.
I'm gonna go with band cards for 400.
Banned cards for 400. This Karibo card is the only Karibo that has ever been banned and is currently on the ban list.
I'm gonna go, I don't know, Curry Bolt.
Curry Bolt? Link Rebo!
Oh, of course.
My poor goat, you didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
Just a baby! Alright, we are back to Mike.
Band cards 500.
Band cards for 500.
Go, Mike.
This little birdie, played by Noah in Duel Monsters, got banned because it could lock players out of a draw phase.
Okay, who is Yadagarasu?
Is it Yadagarasu?
Yeah.
It is Yadagarasu! Alright.
Yeah.
We are now back to Jesse.
Let's do Duel Links for 200.
Duel Links for 200. The first event that unlocked more than one separate character gave us these two Arc 5 characters.
Nope, I did not play for the ARC ones. I did
All
not
right.
know this
Does
one.
anyone in the audience know? No one?
Wow.
Not for these two.
All right, well, let's see. It is Rin and Rory.
Yeah.
I'm a Win Witch and Lyra stan. All right, Josh.
I'm gonna go with band cards for 300.
Band cards for 300. This band card has the grenades on its center to Red Christmas.
Nice.
Ring of Destruction.
Is it Ring of Destruction? It is! All right.
On a tree and
Okay, so now we're gonna go
You
to
said Christmas
Mike.
lights, and I was thinking about that one zombie monster.
Ace Monsters for 300.
Ace Monsters for 300. Before becoming a card, I can't words.
Okay.
Before becoming a signer, Crow's Ace Monster was this secret monster.
What is Black Winged Dragon?
Is it? Nope, that was afterwards.
Oh
The
shit!
real Ace Monster is
Armor then, right?
Armor Master.
Armor Master? Yeah. Ah, you got it mixed up.
All right, back to Jesse.
Let's go 200 for censorship.
200 for censorship. In the original version, when Yugi and Arcana dueled, the loser would have their legs sawed off by a buzzsaw. These saws were changed to this in the dub.
They were disc lights. I saw the chainsaw.
It's one of my favorite censorships. It's so funny.
Yeah, they were like a ring of light. Oh, I'm so mad. Nope.
You know what? I will give you like half points for that, but does anyone in the audience know? You in the back. Yeah, you're closest. Dark Energy
Yeah,
Disc.
it's so
that was
good.
it.
So yeah, I will give you 100 for that.
One touch will send you straight to the shadow realm.
You want to make track.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
going
like,
to go there halfway.
All right, Josh, it is your turn.
We'll go with Ace Monsters for 200.
Ace Monsters for 200. Yumu Odo's Ace Monster, Bluetooth First Dragon, is a reference to this monster. This is Bluetooth First Dragon. Do you know the monster?
Bluetooth. Isn't it Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Is it Blue Eyes White Dragon?
That looks like it, yeah.
It is! Fun fact, her secondary ace is called Red Boot Burst Dragon, which looks like a technical version of Red Eyes.
Nice.
See, this is why we stand Yumu, she's cool. Alright, we are back to Mike.
I need to catch up to Josh, so
Yep.
censorship for 5.
Censorship for 500.
yes.
During the Crash Town arc of 5Ds, the final turn of this duel was cut out, ending in a no result in the dub.
So can you say that again?
So in the dub version, the final turn of one of these duels in the Crash Town arc was cut.
So you're asking which duel was it?
Yes, which
okay,
duel was it?
Okay. Ooh.
With 6 minutes.
I know. Okay. It was Callan's duel against it was Callan's duel with the Infinity Gunman or Sharpshooter. Can I describe it in that count?
I'll give you like half credit for that.
Because it's Infinity doing like
It was you
launching.
saying half
That's it.
and
Yeah.
one. I'll give you half credit.
Yeah.
250.
Okay.
So that's, he's now at 1150. All right.
I'll take 2250.
All right, Jesse.
Let's do Duel Links for 400.
Duel Links for 400. This 5Ds character was a secret unlock, meaning the requirements were not published.
We're not published.
That's what a secret unlock is. Basically, they don't give you the requirements. You just have to kind of figure it out on
You
your
have
own.
to do it, yeah. That wasn't Jack, was it? No. I'm gonna go with Yubel. It's not Yubel.
Is it Hugh?
That's not
My
Yubel.
favorite 5Ds character, Yubel. It was Luna.
It's not.
All right, we're
me
back to
out.
Josh.
Band cards for 100.
And cards for 100. Besides Pot of Greed, the most commonly used draw card to hit the ban list was this card.
Mirage of Nightmare?
Is it Mirage of Nightmare?
Good guess.
Great. I see you guys in the back. Nice job. All right. And that was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime Jeopardy panel from Sakura Con 2025. Sorry again about the ending being cut off though. My camera battery died, so I wasn't able to record the final round's ending, but Josh did end up winning, and he won the 25th quarter century rare tin, so I really hope he enjoyed that tin. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. That was over an hour of me just nerding out about Yu-Gi-Oh! And you guys, if you guys are watching this point in the video, thank you. Seriously, thank you so much. I should have more content on this channel shortly. Sorry about the brief hiatus, I've been pretty busy, but I'm coming back with a vengeance. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Queen of Penguins saying peace out and long live Yu-Gi-Oh!